over the next couple of weekends doing some work on the MX5 just to get it to give it some protection underneath the car. It's that job I've been putting off for, well, weeks or if not months, just to protect it from the dreaded rust word. Two products I'm using, a Dynax S-50, it's a tube with a long thin applicator. It's used for the parts that you can't get to, the inner sills, the chassis rails, any sort of crease, fold, cavity in the vehicle. You basically attach this to one end, top, and this here is just threaded in to the cavity. You squeeze the bottle as you're slowly pulling it out. It's very watery, so cover the garage or cover the floor to stop spillage. And it just is a water repellent and it sort of provides a rust-proof coat. Going to use that on the parts I can't see. And then regarding the suspension components, subframe, chassis rails, etc., I'm going to use POR-15, Paint on Rust 15. I've got a starter kit here, and in the starter kit it's pretty good. It comes with gloves, it comes with a couple of brushes as well, and in here is some degreaser, which you need to apply the degreaser first, keeping it moist, cover it all, get all the parts that you're going to paint degreased, wash it thoroughly, let it dry. You then use the metal prep, again, same procedure again. After you've used the degreaser, use the metal prep, keep it moist, rinse it thoroughly, let it dry. And then the final step is use the POR-15 paint, numerous colours. I've gone for black, matte. Purposely gone for this starter kit, very small container, 118 mils, and I've done that because I've been told the bigger containers, once you open one of these, it's almost impossible to reseal it and open it again. So the idea is when I've opened it, I'm going to use the whole container. I've bought a couple of spares as well, but I've been told it goes a long way. We shall find out. Just in addition to that as well, I've also got myself a couple of small little handheld bottles just to use with the degreaser and with the metal prep. It doesn't come with any applicator, those bottles, so you need something to sort of squeeze the bottles. I've got these from a local shop, cheap, disposable and ideal. Just obviously make sure you wear your gloves. I'm going to make sure I tape my gloves onto my overalls, wearing eye protection, because if you get this POR-15 on your skin, it ain't going to come off. It's really horrible stuff, so it'll stay on for several days if not a week, so make sure you cover yourself thoroughly. And let's get cracking. I want to do the front and rear over the next couple of weekends, and let's see how easy or not it is. So I've just finished the first stage, which is the cleaner degreaser. I used a ratio of about 3:1, so 1 part degreaser, 3 parts water. Managed to get it on absolutely no problems at all. I've used a rag and a bucket of water to keep it wet and moist because it said keep it well, do not let it dry on the metal. Managed to do all the rear suspension, rear subframe, chassis rails, all the way up to the sort of the front part of the car, so that's great. Watered it all down with a rag so it's thoroughly washed and cleaned, just waiting for it to dry, and now we're just about to start phase 2, which is that's the degreaser, which is the metal prep, and I think it's just a repeat of what I've just done now. So finished with the metal prep, that's all now done. I washed it all down after I'd applied the metal prep, made sure plenty of water on there, cleaned, it's dried, I've left it overnight so it's bone dry, ready now to do the third and final stage, which is the application of the POR-15 paint. that's the job all finished now. The POR-15's all been put on. I've packed everything away now, just got to lower the car down and that's done. I did it over 3 days, probably 10, maybe 12 hours of work. Hopefully that's sealed the car now at the back for many years to come. And it wasn't as bad as I thought, and follow the instructions and it's pretty self-explanatory. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, please subscribe and keep watching because there'll be another video coming up very soon.